Sir, am I correct you said you were from Cameroon?
Yes.
I wonder how that is this time of year. Anyway, I think we were discussing the moment you saw Billy fall from the bridge.
Yes, I remember. I remember that he was working. He had the 2x4 over his shoulder, and I think a pipe also.
What happened next?
Well, I saw Billy start to wave his arms, as if he was losing balance. You know, like this.
Okay, and then?
He was waving his arms, and the next thing I knew, he was tumbling backwards. He was tumbling backwards over the guardrail and into the water below.
Backwards or forwards?
You know, I am not entirely sure if it was backwards. I know it was backwards or forwards. It wasn't like sideways or anything like that.
And you say you saw Billy fall backwards or forwards over the guardrail and into the water below?
Yes, that's true.
So, about how high was this guardrail that you saw Billy fall over?
Well, I am not an expert, but I would say it was about 3 feet. Maybe it was 2 feet. I am not very good with measurements.
Was it half or more than half of Billy's height?
It was less than half of Billy's height. I am sure about that.
Did it reach up to Billy's knee?
No, I am quite sure it didn't reach up to his knee. It was so short, and I think that's the reason he fell over it. It tripped him.
So, would you say he tripped, slipped, or something else?
I would say it was a trip. Yeah, he was waving his arms and then fell right over the guardrail. I think that qualifies as a trip.
Did you hear anything after Billy hit the water? Did Billy hit the water?
Yes, he did. I heard a splash.
After you heard the splash, did you hear anything else? Did you hear Billy do anything or say anything?
You know, I have thought about this, and I am quite sure that I heard Billy calling after that. I was pretty sure I heard him yelling, "Help! Help me, please!"
And after you heard Billy yelling for help, did you hear anything after that?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I heard the other workers rushing over. I heard them rushing over and scrambling the life-saving equipment from our shanty.
What is that? What did you just describe?
A shanty, it is like a shack. It holds all of our tools and safety equipment. It even has some stuff stocked away, like first aid in case of extreme emergencies.
Is that because bridge building is dangerous work?
It can be. The main structure of the bridge was done and safe. Our job as subcontractors was just to polish our portion of the work and finish the thing.
So the structure of the bridge was ready, but not the guardrails?
Exactly, not the guardrails.
When you were on the site, the job site, from November 8, 2019 until July 30, 2020, did you ever experience or attend any toolbox talks or safety meetings?
Yes, toolbox talks.
Just to go back, can you describe a toolbox talk in general terms for the jury?
A toolbox talk is the foreman or the GC, general contractor, rounds up all the subcontractors or workers for a particular trade, or sometimes multiple trades attend. You might have your plumbers, your carpenters, your iron workers, whatever. They all get together and talk about progress on the site, goals, and safety. Occasionally there'll be a site inspector or supervisor going around doing checks, and we're encouraged to speak to them regarding any concerns we have, or bring them up at the next toolbox talk.
So let me break this down a little bit. A toolbox talk, as you just described it, is like a general meeting for workers?
Yes.
Is it mandatory to attend toolbox talks?
Usually.
Is it customary to sign an attendance sheet when you attend a toolbox talk?
Not only is it customary, it is mandatory for all workers in attendance to sign the sheet.
What might happen if you do not sign in at a toolbox talk?
You might receive a write-up or reprimand. I guess you could even get fired.
You said you guessed. Is that something you know, or are you speculating?
I am speculating. I can't say for sure.
So this bridge, can you describe its structure to me more fully?